Hello again my friends, this is the new exotic scout rifle Polaris Lance. It's the weapon you've seen Anna Bray carrying in all the promotional Warmind trailers and screenshots. Now this exotic has a very cool unique perk. After you've hit 4 precision shots, the 5th shot deals a delayed explosive solar round. It's a high impact, low rate of fire scout rifle that sits in your energy slot and deals solar damage. This gameplay that you see here takes place in the Sony exclusive Strike Insight Terminus. You'll even get to see this Strike's Scion boss taken out with this exotic scout rifle and the loot that spills out of the chest at the end. Now if you want to see the full 20-minute video, I've linked PlayStation's YouTube channel in the description box below. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay and after, I'll show you some more very cool shit. Enjoy! Apologies for the abrupt cut, but you get the idea. Now check it out, the Saurus regime also returns in the Warmind expansion, and as you can see here, it has the same wonderful Destiny 1 perks. Now, I'm really excited for the Saurus to return, because auto rifles are actually fun to use in Destiny 2. Again, this gameplay is taken from the Insight Terminus Strike, full gameplay video in the description box below. Next up, we're going to look at a new video from Bungie that shows brand new Escalation Protocol gameplay and details. Check it out, and we'll speak again after.
Escalation Protocol is continuing our emphasis on making the end game really, really fun and really, really rewarding.
There were some things that the community's really been asking for that we've been wanting to address. One of the big things is challenge. When we decided we want to make that, we were like, oh, well, we should make this have both awesome waves of hard enemies and bosses.
I felt like the Hive were actually perfect for this event because the Thrall are almost built to just come at you in waves.
Warmind has a couple new varieties they put in, which actually really help.
Yeah.
We have knights that carry around shields that'll block your shots. On top of that, we have snipers.
So in a way, it's kind of like Court of Oryx and Archon's Forge combined. This is one of our first events that actually uses the entire public bubble. And if a public event is supposed to happen while you're running Escalation Protocol, because you can trigger it at any time, the two will integrate together. Every playtest we got into, we went into it thinking, if we can beat this, it's probably still too easy.
We oriented all the events and the bosses so that once people have that strategy and they're executing on it, the more players and guardians that come in, that join in the middle, that engage in the event and help, the further it's going to go, the more ammunition they're going to have for that plan. So it requires some moments that people are shouting out at each other, that are communicating about what their state is.
And then you fail and you have to look at it and say, okay, what could we have done slightly differently to have gotten over that hump? You reorganize, regroup, swap your weapons out, and then go back in and try again. In a lot of ways, good design tells you players should be able to look at something and immediately comprehend what their goal is And that's true. But there's also a part of design that's mastery. And you see something and you think, I don't quite get this, and you let your brain put together the pieces. And that was really interesting to tune for this event.
So there's a moment we have to go clear some shadow rifts every single level of the event. There's 7 levels in the event, and that gets harder and more varied over time. Once you clear one of these rifts, a knight spawns with a sword. If you kill him, he drops his sword and everyone can grab it and run around with swords, and it's the best. I love it.
It's awesome. It's like, is it the Kratos sword?
Yeah, it's
from D1 that you pulled out?
It's pretty much the exact same sword from D1, because that sword is just so much fun.
Ben and I we worked together on D1, and we worked on DLCs since then and on Taken King. This was the most fun I've had working on something here. I hope players like it, because sometimes having fun working on something does not translate to players liking it, but I think it will in this case.
We don't have the entire picture until the community gets their hand on it, until players actually start playing it and they start breaking it open and looking at the guts and telling us the ideas that we should have had.
I know sometimes people might feel like it's not having an impact to continue to tell us what needs to be put into the game or what they think would make the game more fun, but it's that type of feedback that led to Escalation Protocol being developed in the first place.
Now guys, if that got you in the mood for some more Escalation Protocol, I have just the thing. Exclusive Escalation Protocol gameplay that shows the full completion of the first wave. Definitely worth a watch if you want a little insight into how this activity works. Enjoy, and we'll speak again at the end of the video.
Weird Warmind pillar, swarm of angry hive. Looks like fun. Let's mix it up. Here come the Thrall. Barely even skin and bones, but they're still a big enough target.
tougher than the last wave, right? Apparently that's the idea. Now that they're immune to his Siberian entropy protocol, Rasputin's trying to straight up exterminate the Hive.
Wouldn't a Golden Age AI have a more efficient way to thin their numbers?
I asked him the same thing. He hasn't gotten back to me.
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Now guys, if you want to watch another Warmind video that's packed with some very useful info indeed, click this image. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, subscribe for heaps more Destiny content, and thank you so much for watching, and as always, ha-tee-hee-hee. Until next time, Guardians.